Clippers head coach Doc Rivers as he talked about the rivalry. Doc Rivers bringing the old school attitude to the playoffs and bringing it with relish.
Yes, he is. He's still mixing it up, isn't he, Kevin? Just in a different way now, but that competitive spirit and nature fully on display. He's instilled that big boy pants are necessary if you're going to play for the Clippers and compete for a championship. Don't back up.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is out there with Booker. Then it's John Lure. Then it's Blatch. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. Here's Navarro. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Poked away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Watch with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Booker, just 4 to shoot. No luck.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Bledsoe kicks to Lure. Bledsoe right side. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night. Los Angeles leading by 20. Pass to Navarro. From deep three-point range. Morris with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Paul passes to Griffin. Left side, Jordan. Kicks it to Paul. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. That is good. And that's now 19 points for Jay.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Suns trail by 20. Bledsoe passes to Blatch. He feeds it to Booker. Another steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive and taken away by Paul. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Lure the pass to Blatch. Shot is off. Good D by Jordan. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Knocked loose.
That was almost a highlight reel play, but they couldn't quite sync up.
To the wing right side. Will it go? Offensive rebound. Here's Lure. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really, they backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Alex Lenz checked in for Phoenix. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Len. Here's Navarro. Bledsoe with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Griffin, and he jams it with authority.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here. Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And that is good. Bledsoe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The feed now to Paul. Out to the wing. Here's Griffin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Phoenix making some changes. Spencer Hawes has checked in for Morris. And Knight subbed in for Lure. Another steal. Down low, here's Jordan. Again, Los Angeles.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
For three, Bledsoe. That one goes. Count it. Bledsoe's got 11 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Paul for three. Len grabs the board.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Tries again, and it's Griffin getting it to go. Griffin's got 8 here in the quarter.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chances.
Offensive rebound, Jordan. Len with the block. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Knight leading the charge. It's tipped. And pushing it up Los Angeles. The Clippers again in transition.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Over to the wing. Here's Hawes. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Bledsoe. He's got 11. Len a screen. And Bledsoe, here we go. And the dunk by Len.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Feeds it to Paul. Right wing. Right side, Griffin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's on Spencer Hawes. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists, A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
That's good. 25 points for Jay.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Now Knight, 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Tucker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
109 left in the first half of the game. Here's Hawes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Here's Navarro. Hawes with the rebound. Hawes got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now the pass to Booker. Allen outside. Here's Tucker. Hits the three-point bomb. Tucker's got 10.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Navarro. 25 points in the game. Shot from 12. The shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Knight kicks to Allen. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Booker. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Dishes to Knight. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
They get a hand on it. Booker. Can't hit. And through the...
Yes, Kevin,
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for the Clippers, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of